Depending on who you might ask, these creatures range from cute, cuddly forest dwellers to noisy, angry monstrosities. Find out more about owlbears in this Know Your Monster video. The Jumpy Sorcerer is startled. The ranger holds up his hands, kicking himself for venturing this far into owlbear country. Whatever you do, no sudden movements. We need to backtrack very slowly. That could be one way your low-level party handles running into the territory of one of these beasts, and also the correct way unless your party is of high enough level to dispatch this creature with ease. The owlbear is a fierce being. Feathers cover their body, which is the size of a large bear, while large round eyes stare out from an owl-like head. The temperament of these beasts make them hard to tame, although not impossible. Of the woodland forest, there is no equal in sheer ferocity and aggression, not to mention their infamous short temper. Get between a hungry owlbear and its quarry, and you'll soon have an enemy that won't back down, no matter how hard you hit. As with the owl, these creatures are of the night. After emerging from their den, there is often screeching or owl-like hoots, if the owl was 10 feet tall. Often declaring its territory through the sounds, they sometimes confuse prey and lead them where the owlbear can easily catch them. The den of an owlbear is usually in a cave or some ruins with bones of their quarry littered around everywhere. Though still an animal, it does possess some intelligence, often only eating part of their meal and leaving it nearby to attract larger prey. While these beasts are formidable, it's rare to encounter groups of them, making the solo encounter the most common. However, they also hunt in mated pairs, and if you're really unlucky, they're still rearing their offspring. Some trappers or a group of people looking to exploit the owlbear for their benefit may try to steal the baby owlbear, if they can get away with it. It may be possible to tame the beast with relative ease, provided they feed it regularly. Taming a grown owlbear of the wild, though, is a whole nother story. Their ferocity is unlikely to be subdued by the common animal tamer, but with the subtle touch of a master animal handler, they too can be trained to be great guard dogs or even a mount. Foolish parties have trained them to do races or circus tricks, but most attempts do end in disaster for their so-called masters. Many woodland elven communities happily encourage owlbears to nest beneath their trees, providing a nighttime defense for the fair folk. Other races, such as hobgoblins, tend to make the owlbears into war beasts, charging into the front lines of enemies, and some beings, large enough to accomplish the task, even treat them like humans would a dog. Due to these factors, it's not uncommon to see these creatures in a multitude of places outside of the forest. As far as the origin goes, some scholars even believe that an arcane master long ago merged a bear and an owl to create these beings, making them a curiosity of study for the arcane folk. However, some elven communities say that they've known these creatures for many thousands of years, and even the Fae say that they've always been a Fae creature wandering the vast land of the Faean realm. So, how would I use these creatures in one of my games? Well, I've already used one in my kingdom building campaign, Grey Eminence, where I used a homebrewed version of one that was an ancient and somewhat subdued creature compared to the temperament of a normal owlbear. I actually have a small treat for you. In the description box down below, there's a link to a PDF of my augmented ancient owlbear, to provide a challenge to a higher level party that is venturing into the woods. You might want to add a normal owlbear or two for a greater challenge though. That's all for me. As always, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you use owlbears or how you have incorporated my ancient owlbear into one of your battles. Till next time, take care.